we've never had a winner with an IQ lower than 30. Hi, I'm Amethyst from West Hartford, Connecticut, and I could use a snack. Can I get a sip of water? Well, my drag name. It's a really long story. There's a lot of layers to it. It's a really like deep, personal meaning. It's my birthstone. Yes, that's it. That's the whole thing. If you're coming to an Amethyst show, you should probably wear a diaper, because you might, well, here, okay. And yeah, it's a lot of stupidity. I dance a little bit. I'm more of a mover, but I can hold choreography pretty well, but I would consider myself a comedy queen first. I'm really not afraid to make a fool of myself on stage. Most entertainers want the ooh, ah, and the look at me, I'm so gorgeous, but I'd honestly rather be laughed at. Drag kind of started through theater, as most gay kids will tell you. The fact that it's me and I'm the main character and I can control what songs I want to do and what stories I want to tell. Yeah, that felt really good, so here we are. When people first meet me, I think they go, nose, nose, nose. I guess they think I'm like sweet and nice or whatever. I'm telling you, it's they see the nose first, and I think that's all they can think of. The nose has definitely become a huge part of my drag. I'm kind of known for it. The strangest thing about me, honestly, I think it'd be easier to make a list of the normal things about me, because that's much shorter.
What's a normal thing about you?
Love Bell. It's seasonal, so they only have it every once in a while. But the grilled cheese burrito, yeah, can sex me up anytime. I definitely think I'm one of those queens that's, yeah, I'm not competitive, like, oh. And then in here, I'm just like, win it, bitch, win it, bitch, win it, bitch. Yeah. Coming into the competition, I think I'm most worried about walking into the workroom side profile first. And that nose is just gonna be right up in there. There's definitely some challenges I'm excited for, like the Rusical and Snatch Game. Being part of Drag Race in itself is a dream come true, but to be a part of the 15th season, it's legendary. I'm America's Next Drag Superstar because the nose knows no bounds.
Ooh, y'all making me nervous. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Anetra from Sin City, and I'm here. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Anetra from Sin City, Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas! It's a really beautiful story. I took my drag name from a stripper that I used to work with. She was a coworker of mine, and she was the hottest thing I ever seen in my life. And now I'm the hottest thing I ever seen in my life. The drag scene where I'm from, let me think. Very competitive, very competitive, very competitive, and if you come to an Anetra show, you're seeing licious, you know, divalicious, divalicious, because you'll die, live and die at the same time. I'll make you live and die.
Okay, what makes you different from any other queen?
I have a heart and a good conscience, sometimes. I do drag to inspire my own queerness, inspire other people's queerness, and scratch that artistic itch that I have to create clothes and perform, not music, because I'm not a vocalist. I'm gonna say it again, I'm not a vocalist. But yeah, I love everything creative about drag and the freedom that it has. I think drag for me came at a really necessary time, and I'm so grateful that it came into a career, and I'm grateful that I get to inspire other people like me or like me at one point. I've been told that I have a resting bitch face a lot. Is it there? It's there, huh? I'm having a great time. I am. I think people tend to underestimate me a lot when they first meet me, just because I am a little bit more reserved and quiet, and I'm not screaming at the top of my lungs at every second of the day. Oh, you wanted to compete? Okay. Hi, Mistress. If another queen comes for me in the competition, I'm gonna go just like this. Do you feel better? Are we done? Work. And we move on. I am most nervous about, what am I most nervous about? Michelle Visage. I happen to love the color green, and I know that she also loves the color green, so I know we're gonna fight about it. To be on the 15th season of RuPaul's Drag Race is sickening. The fans are definitely not ready for season 15. Y'all thought 14 was something? Baby, it's about 15 now. You can expect drama, gags, reads, lots of reads, and also really good drag, really great drag. The drag is sickening this season. I'm America's Next Drag Superstar because, hello, have you seen the promo? Have you seen the look?
Have you heard the voice? She really is that girl.
I'm sweating tits here. Hello everybody, my name is Mayari, your Filipina moon goddess. Born in the Philippines, grew up in Chicago, and now I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and I love chicken fried rice. I know that I'm the best one in Nashville, so they're trying to glow up behind me. Wait, I shouldn't be saying that! They're gonna hate me. You're making me look like a bitch. The origin of my drag name, I'm very proud of being Filipino. So Aura came from a Philippine gay lingo that can be used to describe somebody who's overacting, overly confident, always trying to get attention, someone who's horny, someone who's always flirty, so that's kind of like my drag. My drag style is very edgy, very fashionable, very boss bitch vibe. Queen of the night, I'm also a total performer, and I mean, look at this face. I was dubbed as the walking Facetune in Chicago, which means that I don't need any filter to look like this. I dare you guys to zoom in and see any flaws, bitch. Where? I'm a little masculine here and there out of drag. I give Jay-Z type of vibe with that swag and then Beyonce's look. The strangest thing about me is that I got circumcised in 3rd grade. What makes me different from other drag queens is that I look sickening, I look pretty, and I also can perform. I'm not just a look queen, I have a background in hip hop. I also did musical theater, so I did a lot of singing, a lot of dancing, and I'm also a comedy queen. I am really not, so f that shit. Well, I'm kind of funny, right? No one's laughing, okay. I'm not funny. Drag has been such an important part of my life. I've gone through a lot. Is this getting too deep or should I keep going? It should be fun or? Ooh, the first memory I have watching Drag Race was seeing Manila Luzon. Right when I saw her, I was just, I think that she's one of the reasons why I started drag. I just fell in love with her. She represented the Philippines as well. She talked about the Filipinos a lot, and the Filipinos love it. Filipinos are so prideful. The fans are gonna go nuts in season 15. There's so many dramas. We have so many ugly queens. And again, I'm gonna be standing out because, can I just brand myself as the prettiest one here? I am America's Next Drag Superstar because I am the most talented one here. I am pretty, and I just want to inspire a lot of people out there. I just need the crown.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about the smoke, I just farted. I'm Irene, the Alien Dubois. I come all the way from Seattle, Washington, and I'm down to earth to invade it. Yeah, well, my drag name is actually but people have a hard time saying that, so I just go with Irene Dubois. Have you ever seen Streetcar Named Desire by Tennessee Williams? The lead, Blanche Dubois? It has nothing to do with her. I'm actually named after the psychic, Alison Dubois. Actually, not the real Alison Dubois, the Patricia Arquette character from the show Medium. I have a really big crush on Patricia Arquette. How long have I been doing drag? Well, a wise woman once said that we're all born naked and the rest is drag. So by that metric, I guess I've been doing drag for 17 years. My drag is really inspired by sci-fi. I really like to bring to life sort of alien creations, things that are out of this world. A lot of drag queens are inspired by like other drag queens, and I didn't want to look like everybody else, so instead of looking like drag queens, I like to look like Star Wars characters. I do drag because something in my spirit longs for attention that you can only get by covering yourself in rhinestones. I need people to look at me all the time. Oh my God, when people first meet me, they always think that I'm a huge bitch, and it's 'cause I am. The strangest thing about me would probably be that I'm sober. I don't drink, I don't do drugs. I'm probably the most lame drag queen backstage that you could ever deal with. I'm just sitting there like vibing, raw dogging life, not feeling anything but my emotions. I'm debilitatingly competitive. I like to win, you know? I am in my own lane. No one's doing what I'm doing, and I'm the only one who knows where I can go. I'm not competing with anybody else because other people are doing some weird bullshit. I'm doing the cool shit. I remember the first time I saw Drag Race, I was 17 years old in my bedroom. Season 2 had just finished airing, and I put on the first episode. Literally as soon as Raven walked in the workroom, I was like, that's what I wanna be. And every decision I made from then on was in service of becoming the queen you see now. I'm just so blown away that I finally get to be a part of the program that has shaped so much of my life. It has influenced me in ways that I probably can't even measure at this point. And now that I am part of the legacy that Drag Race leaves behind, I get to be the person for someone else that all the queens who come before me have been for me. It's an amazing feeling. The fans are gonna lose it this season because honestly, this is one of the most stacked lineups of queens the show has ever had. No shade to past seasons, but the girls brought it this year. Honestly, I'm a little intimidated. I'm America's next drag superstar because... Uh-oh, I forgot.
I'm so scared.
And make room for the Jax flips. Hey, it's your girl Jax. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Astoria, Queens, but originally Connecticut. Jax originally stems from, honestly, just my boy name. I've been called Jax my entire life by my parents. My actual name is Jackson, but it's a fun little play off of Jax from Mortal Kombat. You know, just this hyper masculine figure that I wanted juxtaposed to my feminine drag demeanor. I'm a, sorry, long day. I'm a New York queen, which means I have to be extremely versatile, not just in the bed sheets. I have to make sure that I can host a 2-hour-long show while also be able to turn the party and just do pop-up numbers. I gotta, you know, appease the masses. I do drag because it's what gets me up in the morning. It combines everything that I love that I've gone through in my life, just from my parents being artists and how they raised me, as well as my background as a competitive cheerleader, and it just lets me live through that. When people first meet me, I think the first thing their brain goes to is, damn, she's short. I am just a little jumping bean. I'm only 5'3", so I love just throwing myself off of things, and I think people just wanna know what the next crazy thing I'm gonna do is. I'm a stunt queen through and through, and I love just surprising people. The strangest thing about me would be that I grew up in Connecticut. You know, girls like me don't typically come from Fairfield County, but I'm here to represent and just show that, you know, we got a little bit of Banshee in us, even if we're from the whitest town on the earth. I have been an athlete my entire life. I was a junior Olympic diver, I was a gymnast, I was a competitive cheerleader. Therefore, I am extremely competitive. And some of those might have been team sports, but you know, drag is not a contact sport, but it's also not a team sport. So we're gonna see what happens. My first memories of watching Drag Race are actually during the week of my grandma's death, where I went back home to visit my family and help them out through that time. And during my off time, I just started binge watching Drag Race from season 2 through 5. And ever since then, it helped me get through that time dealing with my grandma's death and, you know, finding something so silly and so joyous take me out of such a hard time. I've just been on the Drag Race train ever since. This season, I think I'm the most worried about what twist they're gonna pull on us. You know, every single season, there is a twist, and last season's twist was no one went home. So for all I know is that we're all going home the first episode, and we're just gonna have the battle royale it out.
Baby, it's Drag Race. You know there's gonna be drama, you know there's gonna be stunts, you know there's gonna be twists and turns because I don't even know what's going on half the time and I was there, so we're gonna see what happens. I am America's Next Drag Superstar because I am the BBB. I am book, black, and blessed. I am one of the hardest workers that I personally know myself. And you know, I'm just ready to give it and let the world know what I have in store. And this is just such an amazing opportunity.
We got it, you need to move on. Hi, my name is Loosey LaDuca. I'm from Ansonia, Connecticut, the drag capital of the world, and I'm a construction worker by day and a drag queen at night. Loosey is an homage to the original queen of comedy, Miss Lucille Ball, and LaDuca is a shoe brand. So I'm like a funny shoe, which is really unique for a drag queen, right? The construction worker thing is not necessarily part of my drag, but it does help me in building a fake body, persona, hair, and attitude. I really am a construction worker. I literally poured concrete last week, and it is a very, very physically taxing job, but it's also a really rewarding job, because like, I can give you a smoky eye and I can fix any appliance in your house. During the day, it is like blood, sweat, tears, tools, and then at night, she puts the heels on, and honestly, it's blood, sweat, tears, and tools, so it's actually kind of the same thing. If you come to a Loosey LaDuca show, you can expect to laugh your ass off. If you're not laughing, I swear you just don't have a pulse. The thing that makes me different than every other drag queen out there is that I have gorgeous, white, straight teeth, and all of them are there. The strangest thing about me is that I love slasher movies. They are my absolute favorite. I literally watch one every single day, and the gorier, the better. Give me blood, girl. My top 3 favorite slasher films are Friday the 13th Part 6, Friday the 13th Part 4, and Friday the 13th Part 1. Classic. I consider myself extremely competitive. I ended a friendship over a board game once, and that is why we don't play Monopoly anymore. As far as I'm concerned, there is nobody else in the competition. Every single challenge, I'm gonna win. That's the mindset that I have to be in. If another queen comes for me, I will pull out my big hard tool and I will fix their attitude. The thing that I'm most nervous about going into this season is being overconfident. I've done this for a really long time. I feel like I'm really gonna smash every single thing, and I hope that I don't prove myself wrong. My first memory of watching RuPaul's Drag Race was actually season 1 when Nina Flowers contoured her chest, and I thought, that is the most transformative thing I've ever seen. I just thought to myself, how does this person who does not have boobs now look like they have boobs? It was just incredible how she was able to change her body with makeup. That's so transformative and so cool. I think the fans are absolutely gonna gag at this season. It is an amazing cast. It's a big cast. It's a crazy cast. The fashion on this season, I am telling you, you are all gonna be gagged by the runways. I was gagged, and like, look at me, gagged. I'm America's Next Drag Superstar because I am always striving to get better. Every single time I put myself in drag, I want it to be better than the last time I did, even after all of these years. America's Next Drag Superstar will never settle, and I've never settled in my life.
It's time for a winner who is me. Hi, my name is Luxx Noir London. I'm from East Orange, New Jersey, and I'm just that girl. I can't put it any other way. It's just like, I am like the fantasy, whatever that is for you, but for me, it's this. Luxx Noir London has always been in my life in some way or another. I would always like draw this like figure of like a woman who kind of looked like me, like when I was young, but I just became the woman on the paper, but like also still like, you know, not a person on the paper as like me, but like as the person on the paper, you know? You get it? So the name Luxx Noir is basically black luxury because I think that that's what I give in my drag. And the London comes from a friend of mine who put me in drag for the first time, and their last name was London, so I kind of like adopted the name. If you come to a Luxx Noir London drag show, you'll see me there, I'll be there. I will be looking gorgeous, I'll smell really nice. I'll be really nice. I won't look like I am really nice, but I will be really nice because looks can be deceiving. I think the thing that makes me different from any other drag queen is that my delusion is actually reality for me. A lot of people think that they are like amazing, but they might not be, but I actually am. A lot of drag queens like to put themselves in like a box or like a category. I say that Luxx Noir London doesn't have a mold or a label. I can do it all, and I do it all well and successfully. So I think that that's what makes me a little different than everybody else. I mean, I guess you could say the strangest thing about me is that I talk to myself, but like I feel like everybody does that. But I'm sure like to somebody it's strange. I'm very competitive. I've been that way since a child. I was always kind of obsessed with like wanting to break world records. Like I would buy the Guinness Book of World Records for that year, and I would go through the book and I would be like, what world record can I break? Is there something like that I can do that would be deemed a world record? I feel like world records are like things that are like in quantity. Like it has to be like the most like eyelashes like plucked off of like a human or something like that, you know? Maybe like the most seatbelts worn on a person at one time in drag. I think that's it. I don't think it's been done. I remember the first time I watched RuPaul's Drag Race exactly. I was with my aunt or aunt. I say aunt. Why did I say aunt? I feel like I was trying to like conform to what like people want to. No, I say aunt. I think the fans are really gonna love me because I'm gonna look really good and I'm gonna like, you know, smell nice. They won't be able to smell me, but I'll look like I smell nice and that counts for something, right? I am America's Next Drag Superstar because I think that I am, and I know that I am, so why isn't it possible, you know? When you think that something is possible, it definitely is possible, and I think that it's possible for me, so why can't it happen? It's time for me to be the winner.
You never seen nothing like this before? Hello world, I am the fattest and the baddest bitch from Miami, Florida. I am the Malaysia Babydoll, Babydoll, Foxx. I like to say 3 baby dolls because I'm just extra. I'm extra fat, I'm extra hungry, and I'm extra fabulous, you know? I got the name Malaysia Babydoll, Foxx from my mom owns a daycare, and there was a little girl that attended that daycare, and her name was Malaysia, and I thought it was the most fabulous name. I mean, look at me, I'm fabulous. I deserve a name like that, right? And obviously, growing up, I enjoyed playing with baby dolls in secret, because, you know, I had that. And, you know, Foxx just fit. So here I am. She's a Foxy doll. The drag scene in Miami is absolutely like, you know, human hair. The girls are flipping, twirling, everything that I don't do. And, you know, that's why I stand out from them girls, because, you know, they ain't never seen nothing like this there. Bodacious, beautiful, and glamorous. Like, I mean, I never seen a girl like me. If you come to a Malaysia show, you are going to get a fabulous look. She's gonna be costumed. She's definitely gonna be hair. She's gonna be beat. And I mean, the lid goes extremely high. I say that. I do drag because I feel like it's my escape from the world. And when I get in drag, I like to tell stories with my drag. So, you know, like today, like I consider this like pageant realness, even though it's like a racetrack, but it's also like a pageant sash. Like, you know. I mean, I done like 1,000,001 pageants. I don't consider myself a pageant girl because when I go do those pageants, I like to break all the rules. So I mean, I lost 1,000,000 of them and I won probably like 5 out of those 1,000,000. Oh my gosh, I've been thinking about this all day. What is the strangest thing about me? Oh. The strangest thing I would say about me is, I'm embarrassed to say it, but I probably would do a silent but deadly fart in a room full of people and, you know, walk away and act like I didn't do it and just like probably be like, oh my gosh, who did that? That stinks. Just so nobody won't look at me. I don't think I'm really competitive with myself because I think like I'm the best at what I do. So I feel like I I mean, I could always no, I can't top myself. I don't want to do that. My first memory when I first started watching Drag Race, I don't even think I was doing drag just yet. I was probably like a baby drag queen after season 4 when my drag mother, LaShawn Beyond, was on. Listen, I was like, child, if LaShawn can make it on RuPaul's Drag Race season 4, I know I can make it on RuPaul's Drag Race season 5 because I'm just as creative. I'm more confident than her. I know she's my mom and all, but I mean, look at the material. The fans could expect a very, very stacked cast for season 15 and a lot of chaos. I'll just say that. I'm America's Next Drag Superstar because, in the words of Nicki Minaj, I am a star in every room that I stand in. I am a standout. These girls are my stand-in.
I'm the prettiest girl in the world. Hi, I'm Marcia. I am from New York City. My name, Marcia, is a reference to the Brady Bunch. Marcia Brady is the oldest. She's pretty, she's popular, she's smart, she's talented. Marcia is a way that I can really channel all of my artistic abilities into one project that I care about, you know? I like to say for drag queens, New York City is like where your Broadway dreams go to die, and then you become a drag queen because you're like, oh, I have all these performance experience, I gotta put it somewhere. For a lot of queens in New York City, the look kind of takes a back seat, like the aesthetic, and something that was really important to me when I started doing drag in New York is that I was able to balance the two. If you come to a Marcia show, you're gonna get a beautiful handmade look by me, some pretty hilarious mixes, and some like kind of insane dancing, no offense. When they first meet me, they think I'm really, really pretty. But I have surprised some people. A lot of people, whenever they come to my shows, they go, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. And you can dance, and you're funny. Full package, baby. The strangest thing about me is that I still watch like all of the shows that I loved when I was a child. Like Hannah Montana was on my top 3 most played artists on Spotify last year. Like, I love Hannah Montana. I love like cartoons, SpongeBob, Gravity Falls, things like that. I always watch children's television show if I have free time. I think a big misconception about Marcia, especially walking into a room with a bunch of strangers, they're gonna think, oh, it's another like young girl who's a baby who just started drag and she's gonna be whatever, she's pretty, that's it. But I'm a lot more than that, and I can't wait to surprise them. Oh, I think I'm gonna goop and gaga, mama. I mean, I'd like to think that I would never do anything to make another queen come for me, but if it does happen, I might snap back. But most of the time, try and understand where they're coming from, and maybe there's some insecurities there. I tend to have that effect on people. The first time I ever did drag, I put together this number to Break Free by Ariana Grande, and I remember coming off stage and being like, oh my God, like I've never felt an audience reaction like that before. Oh my God, that was so exhilarating. My first memory of watching RuPaul's Drag Race, it was my freshman year of college, and we watched the first episode of season 6, and I was absolutely hooked. I think the fans can expect, without giving too much away, I think they're gonna get everything that they want that they maybe haven't had in a long time. I'm America's Next Drag Superstar because I am young. Can I elaborate? I make my own mixes, I do my own wigs, I do my own makeup, I do my own clothing. I'm a Marcia of all trades, if you will.
A bitch needs the crown, trust me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hailing from the Lone Star State of Texas, for your consideration, I am female applicant number 15, Mistress Isabelle Brooks. No, I'm just kidding about it. So my drag name, Mistress Isabelle Brooks. Mistress is like a double entendre. It's like a bitch who's in control, or like a sexy slut, whichever you prefer. Isabelle is my boy name, Israel, but with the and Brooks comes from my drag mother, Chevelle Brooks. I like to describe my style as over-the-top old school drag with a modern twist, and I like to take every element of drag, but most importantly, big, over the top. I'm a big bitch and everything's bigger in Texas, so I want my hair touching the ceiling. I want all the gathered fabric, bitch. I want my costume to weigh me down, and I just want to look gorgeous, honey. A lot of people think I'm a big girl or like I'm fat, but I'm really just big boned. But my heart goes out to the plus size girls. I'm not reinventing the wheel. I wouldn't consider my drag to be outside the box. I just do traditional drag very well, which I feel like is a dying art form in this day and age. I would describe myself as old school drag with a modern twist, and that's how I am different, because I take little bits and pieces from current things, the past, the present, the future, and I mix it all together and you see it before you, bitch. I do drag because it just comes so naturally to me. It sounds so cheesy and so cliche, but drag is my passion. I live, breathe, eat drag. Everything's drag for me. When most people first meet me, I'm sure they're intimidated, and I always get that once I become friends with people. Especially in a competition setting, I can come off a little aggressive, but as long as you're sweet to me, I'll be sweet to you. I am like disgustingly competitive. Like, I'll do some crazy shit and I'll be like, girl, you did not have to do all that. Like, I will cuss everybody out in the room. I'm stealing people's shit. No, I'm kidding, imagine. I'm really not nervous about much because I wouldn't have signed up for this if I didn't think I have what it takes to win and go all the way. I guess what I'd be most nervous for is being in drag all day while filming, but other than that, I'm good to go, baby. I started watching, I think it's season 4 with Sharon and Fifi, and I of course loved the drama, bitch. It was so captivating, and I was like, if I ever get the chance, I'm gonna do it just like that, so I hope there's another bitch with me to kiki with. The first time I started doing drag was like stealing my mom's makeup, and like, I thought I was that girl, giving a little mug in the bathroom secretly. My family's not very accepting of like being gay or doing drag, so it was always a struggle growing up, but that might be why I fell so in love with drag, because I saw so many people who were just like me, or like who I felt like inside. So I think that's why I just like totally gravitated towards it. I think that season 15 has so many twists and turns, but not from the show itself. The girls are bringing the twists and turns. I hope y'all got y'all kumbaya moments the last few seasons, because this season is going to be crazy. I am America's Next Drag Superstar because I represent the past, present, and future of drag. I represent something that hasn't been showcased on this platform before, and it's time a big bitch wins, okay?
I'm nervous as I don't know why. Yeah, I feel so nervous. All right. I'm Princess Poppy. I'm from San Francisco, a city known for their earthquakes, but I'm definitely the biggest disaster there.
I have always felt like I was royalty, and so I thought Princess was a perfect name, but I wanted to have alliteration, and I've always thought that PP as initials was fantastic, so it had to be my name. If you come to a Princess Poppy show, you're gonna get humor, you're gonna get beauty, and you're gonna leave just a little bit sick to your stomach. Oh, I'm a dancing diva.
Poppers on the dance floor, absolutely, girl.
I'm not. I'm kidding. I love to host on the mic. I love to perform. I love to lip sync. I like to do stand-up. I think that's my favorite thing to do. Well, no, I scratched that. Princess Poppy, first and foremost, is a comedy queen. That's what I always lean towards. I'm good on the mic. I'm good in the lip sync. I'm good backstage if you wanna. The reason I started drag is because I lost a bet 6 years ago and I'm really stubborn. I'm just kidding. I actually do drag just like every other drag queen, is because I'm desperately craving attention. When people first see me, they think that I'm a bitch because I look beautiful, but when they talk to me, they're like, this girl is crazy, and then I'm just a little bit stupid. I like to present myself as this glamorous, beautiful princess, and then when you talk to me, I'm just a crazy drag queen, just like every other girl. I was born on April Fool's Day, and I have always felt like I was purposely born on April Fool's Day. It speaks to who I am 100%. I am a fool. The strangest thing about me is that my breasts can always tell when it's gonna rain. If another queen comes for me this season, I will read her into the ground. I'm not to be messed with, and I am a reader. Like, if someone says something to me, I'll say something right back, and just as mean, if not meaner. Love to read. That's probably my #1 talent, is to read. My first ever memory of watching Drag Race was season 4. I remember seeing all of the queens and being like, what the is that? And also simultaneously being like, I kind of want to do that. That kind of sounds fun. I was always obsessed with drag, but in like a different form, like Edna from Hairspray. And funnily enough, my drag inspiration when I was a child was Big Mama
from Big Mama's house. I had never really known that's what I wanted to do, but I've always loved the idea of like transforming into a woman. And so when I saw it on TV, I was like, what the is this? I need to do this. And then I religiously watched it ever since then. I think the fans are going to love season 15. It is the best, it is the boldest, and it is the brightest. Well, not the brightest, some of the cast is a little dumb. I'm America's Next Drag Superstar because I'm a princess and they always become the queen. If another queen comes for me, they can try, but how can you come for perfection, darling? What's up, everybody? I am Robin Fierce, and that's Robin with an I, not a Y. The origin of Robin Fierce is kind of twofold. I was obsessed with Raven from season 2, and she has a bird name, I wanted a bird name, so it's kind of paying homage. And Fierce was just something that I wanted my drag to be no matter what. I love to sing, I'm a dancer, I do like a comedy moment here and there, so if you come to my show, you never know what you're going to get. And the face is always correct, darling. I think what makes me stand out is my light. I know it's a very hippie answer, but I think it is just such positivity and just the essence of bad bitchery. Why do I do drag? That's a good question. No, I'm kidding. I do drag because I truly love art. Like, I've always been an artistic kid, and drag really brings all of the things that I love together. Actual art, singing, performing, like those are things that I've always done my whole life, and in drag, I can do all those things at one time. I think when people first meet me, Restart. I think when people first meet me, they think that I am this very polished, just lady of a character, which I am, but there's so much more to me. I'm silly, I like to have fun, I joke around, I have a great time, and you know, you never know what you're gonna get. I think the biggest misconception about me is that I am always judging people or I'm a bitch. I'm really not, I really just paint my face this way, and if I'm just looking at you like this, there's probably nothing going on in this mind except me thinking about food. The strangest thing about me, I can wiggle my ears. You can't see them right now, but I'm wiggling them. They're wiggling, they're moving. I think for me, the biggest thing that I'm nervous about is Snatch Game and some of the comedy challenges, because although she loves a good laugh, she's not necessarily a comedy queen. I'm really not that competitive. I strictly worry about myself. I'm not concerned with what the other girls are doing. To be a part of season 15 is amazing for me because I know every season the stakes get higher, and to be a part of this season at its highest stakes, I think is amazing. Ooh, I think viewers are going to be gagged by this season. I cannot wait to watch it, so I know they cannot wait to watch it. I'm America's Next Drag Superstar because I have something for everybody. Bad bitchery is real, and you know what? That is #VerseQueen.
And I just put my ass right here. Hi, little nymphs. My name is Salina EsTitties. Yes, honey. She is the queen of Hollywood, girl. That's right. And she's here on Drag Race. So my name is Salina EsTitties, and Salina, you know, comes from the Queen of Cumbia, Reina Salina Quintanilla, period. And then EsTitties, because, you know, well, everyone loves titties, don't they? I love titties, and there's 2 of them, and they have nipples, so I mean, hey, we love titties, bitch. You know, I perform, honey. I give lip sync performance, I give drama. I consider myself like an actress first, you know, and then I'm like a dancer, then a singer. So like actress, dancer, singer, and then all over. Baby, listen to me. Your earlobes are throbbing. That makes me way different than those other bitches, all right? You know, I have heart, I have light, and I keep saying bitch. No, I have heart, I have light, and I have titties, bitch. Drag is like a vessel for me to be my most utmost creative, authentic self that I can't be out of drag as Jason. So like Salina EsTitties gives me the power. I feel so powerful when I'm in drag, and like people pay attention, bitch. So when I'm in drag, bitch, it's power, and it's like, hey honey, I got a message for you. Let me share that message. I think when people first meet me, they want to take me out to pizza, you know? Like they want to take me on a date. They're like, damn, look at her, she's fine. So I'm like, okay, daddy, let's get it going, you know? I'll bring the hot sauce. No, I'm just kidding. Cause can I tell you a secret? I have a mission here on Drag Race. I want to win an EGOT. I want to get the Drag Race Emmy for the acting, the Drag Race, Grammy for music, bitch, recording. I'm gonna go, la, 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 la. All right, and then I got the O for the Oscars, so I'll give you acting, mama. You know, she gives that. And then the Tony for the Rusical, you know? An EGOT all the way through. I'm gonna hit every point. Watch. Watch. I'm here to win, period. Oh, a queen wants to come for the titties. Oh, I would like to see them try, honey. You know, if a queen comes for me, bitch, I would like to say that I'll fight that bitch, but honestly, I'll probably just bend over and cry. I don't really do good with confrontation. I'm a Libra. My first memory of watching RuPaul's Drag Race was Alexis Mateo turning to camera and saying, bam, chorizo, baby. And I was like, yes, that's me. And like, here I am, chorizo, honey. Baby, I've auditioned 5 times. And look, I made it to the quinceañera, honey, okay? And I got the tres leches, girl, so let's go. Mira, I'm America's next drag superstar because I'm the best. Point blank, period. She's pretty, she's talented, she's campy, and she's coochie.
Come on, it's Sasha Colby time. Aloha, I'm Sasha Colby, the Hawaiian goddess herself, and I am your favorite drag queen's favorite drag queen. I got my name Sasha Colby. Well, Colby is from my mother from the House of Colby, Cassandra. And Sasha was actually after a model into the 2000s. And it was a name that was very gender neutral. While I was transitioning, it was easy for people to not dead name me. I currently live in Los Angeles. I've been there for about 8 years now. And I moved there to do acting, dancing, modeling, become a celebrity, and it worked. I am a former Miss Continental 2012, and I am the legendary mother of the legendary Carrie Colby from season 14. My drag style, I started off in pageants, so I definitely have that polished pageant glamour, but I would describe my drag as goddess slut. She's like that goddess, a really pretty, nice goddess, but like she has a lot of powers, and she's just really, really slutty. My superpower is a nasty hair flip and using this ponytail like a whip. What sets me apart from any other queen? I'd say my splits. I enjoy a good jumping into splits. I enjoy a good crawl into splits. I enjoy a good split walk through. I'm a split kind of gal. I've been splitting it since 19... Well, I think people before they meet me probably think I'm very intimidating, but I think once you get to know me or you do meet me, you find out I'm like a huge goofball, like a huge nerd. Drag has been like the longest relationship I've ever been in. It's my therapist. It's the love of my life. Well, you know, the thing is I've been baking a long time. So I know how to do shade, baby. Before these kids were even trying, I was already giving shade. So if a girl tries it with me, she has another thing coming. They're gonna die. They're gonna gag when they see me walking through here. I mean, it is like, I'm here, baby. And they already know what I can do. Take no prisoners. Really, just being here on season 15, it is so wild because I knew that it would be the right time and I would feel it. I saw everyone's waves coming and I knew which wave was mine and I waited for my wave and I caught it. And now I'm gonna ride this 15 wave into the shore. The fans can expect to be highly entertained, deeply confused, because this season is complete and utter chaos. Period. I am America's next drag superstar because I already am a drag superstar. Just give me the crown.
I feel like a real life-size doll. Someone's brushing my hair. Hey y'all, it's me, Spice, and I'm the doll your parents never let you play with. I'm from Long Island, New York, but I currently reside in Hollywood, California. So that's the thing about my name being Spice. I'm kind of a fraud. Like, honestly, I could not even name you 5 spices right now. Okay, 5 spices. We got pepper, we got nutmeg. Okay, that's 2. We got cinnamon. Wait, let me think about this. Wait. Oh, cumin. Or no, cumin? Wait, which one? What is it? I would say my drag aesthetic is just full-blown crazy whore, but being really silly and crazy at the same time. So it's kind of like the juxtaposition, if you will. Look at me using big words. Being in this competition with my twin, I am fully ready to throw that hoe under the bus. You know, because she kicked me out of the womb all those years ago, so it's only right that I kick her out of this competition. I feel like the other queens, they're gonna be so shook. Like, throwing Sugar and Spice into that batch of girls, that's like dropping a nuke. It's gonna be crazy. You know, it's a tale as old as time. Everyone says I'm the prettier twin, but it makes sense because I'm also kind of like the ditzier twin, so it's like, let me have the pretty, you know? My whole drag is really inspired by the movie Life Size with Tyra Banks. Like, I just want to look like a doll that came to life, and I'm in the suburbs, I'm looking out around the world, and I don't fit in, and I don't know, it's really fun. So I'm literally like a 20-something-year-old man that is convinced I'm this like plastic doll, but it's so fun. I would say the strangest thing about me, other than being a life-size doll, is probably the fact that I'm like obsessed with carrots. It's like this weird thing. Like, I go to Trader Joe's, I get my carrots, I pepper them, and like you have to have them peppered. It's like a life-changing. Everyone pepper your carrots at home. My first time watching Drag Race, I remember being at my grandma's house and I was so confused watching it. I'm like, what is this? Like, it's like America's Next Top Model, but for the gays, but I'm kind of living and it's kind of like weird and fantastic. Count me in. I don't really look at me and Sugar being competitive. We just like love doing this together, so other people might compare us, but we don't. I'm America's Next Drag Superstar because think about it. I have the charisma, check. The uniqueness, check. The nerve, well, not really the nerve, more so the audacity. And the talent, What was the question? Hi, my name's Sugar. I'm from Long Island, New York. And I'm the dumb bimbo that lives down the street from you, so dads, watch out. So my drag name is Sugar, and I feel like asking a drag queen what their drag name is kind of like opening up Pandora's box. That's kind of like opening up Pandora's box. It's like we could be here all day. So I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet. Basically, me and Spice, we were cute little gay boys. Basically, just the doll that I living had, in her our name was vortex. Roxy, and to her like, nickname you know, was
turning into a drag queen.
I was like, if I ever do drag one day, I'm gonna be her.
Drag, like, I felt you had in the dips.
And I'm like, I just wanna be a doll. So, now I am one.
Competing against my twin is gonna be really interesting because the claws will come out. And now I'm in my nailification era, so I'm ready to claw her out of the competition. Is that corny? But also, like, we're secretly best friends, so it's like only I'm allowed to make fun of her. Who is the prettier twin? Honestly, I feel like that question is kind of homophobic because, like, obviously Sugar is the prettier twin, you know. We didn't have to go there, but we did. So Sugar is definitely serving you pristine, top-of-the-shelf doll perfection. Growing up, I was obsessed with dolls. And I know like every little gay boy is like, oh, I was obsessed with dolls. Me and Spice's connection with our dolls and now relating to our drag, it's very much parallel because that was our safety growing up. And I kind of look back now, I'm like, why were we so obsessed with these dolls? Why are my only childhood memories about my dolls? And honestly, I'm like, oh, I saw myself in them. My little corny line is, life isn't about finding yourself, it's about remembering who you are. I feel like we grow up and we're forced to be like, oh, now I have to be adult, life's so hard. No, why can't life be easy? I'm done following the rules. We're breaking them, okay? The strangest thing about Miss Sugar. I'm weird with my food. Like, I just can't be like walking around eating food. Like, I need to be entertained. Like, no, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I hate going out to eat with people. Like, I don't want to entertain you. I want to like
be zen. So looking at me, people probably think I'm like a bitch because, you know, I'm giving like Regina George in high school, like the mean girl in school that all the guys wanted to be with, the girls were jealous of, but really they wanted to look like her. And I was so the opposite of that. So I feel like through drag, I'm allowed to like cosplay as like this mean and bitchy girl, you know, it's fine. Me and Spice coming into this competition together, I mean, that is gonna be like lighting a gun to a match. I don't know, what is that saying? A match to a fire or something? A flame to a fire, yeah. You know, I'm not competitive with anyone else, but with Spice, I kinda am. Because, I mean, you're only as good as the less hot twin. I'm most nervous about getting ready on time. Now, I know, like, for a lot of drag queens, it's a canned bit, like, oh my god, I'm a diva, it takes so long to get ready. But no, like, me and Spice, we actually have an issue. I'm America's next drag superstar because I literally thought it. Now y'all are gonna be like, oh, you're such a dumb bitch, and it's probably true, but whatever.